Hello and welcome to another bonus video for Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Degelgongith. Of course, in the previous video I totally forgot that I actually need to abandon the fortress before I can go and look into the legend, so I will do that. This is where we end. Region will be saved for later use, yes. I won't go back into the fortress. It got pretty much unplayable with when the demons were out. So it doesn't, and I'm plan to start a new fortress anyway. So after this we'll be able to go and look into the legends. Okay, so let's go and I need to go to start playing and legends. Okay, let's first look at civilizations, and our civilization was the Riddled Oars. At least I'm pretty sure this was ours. Yes. No, actually this is the group. This is the group that founded Degelgongith, so we can actually go into that as well, but wait a minute. No, I can see it from there as well. Dwarven group from the planet of souls. Rhythmic Metal, that was it. So we can... what? There it is. So this is the civilization that Degelgongith was a part of, and eventually this civilization's mountain home. And Degelgongith was founded by the Riddled Oars. Okay, so here is the history before Degelgongith was found. At least we know that the queen died before the fortress was found. There was interesting history there. Monster made of the night, Captain Doyle became the king of the Rhythmic Metal. So we were not totally ruled by dwarves all the time. There were some interesting fights there. The confining chambers launched expedition to reclaim cradle armors. I'm not gonna read aloud everything. Just looking through some interesting details. Adventurous Axe founded Tempest Lands, one fortress for the civilization. Going through this quickly, it gets more interesting closer to the year 250, when we are closer to the time before Degelgongith, or very near to founding Degelgongith. Some interesting fights there over the years. Mine launched an expedition to reclaim Toricraftness. cavernous daggers went to reclaim cheerful fountains. Okay, now we are getting closer, and actually we are getting to where Degelgongith will. We are already in the history of Degelgongith, so let's take a look. Yeah, we don't actually see in this view that the queen died there in the year 249, starved to death. But we can see that there are only generals from the year 215. If we go screen up, we can see that the dwarf Gothoth Diamond Knights became the queen. And if we go look at this queen's history, we would see that they all starved to death just before we went and found Degelgongith. Okay. In early spring 251, the Riddled Oars of the Rhythmic Metal founded Galisquid. There was an outpost liaison. Merchants visited Riddled Oars. Some goblins became our enemies. We got new outpost liaison. The first one probably died, I think. I think I need to go and look at the history of the Riddled Oars to get more detailed views. We have the enemies here, but not much other interesting events. Well, there is nobility proposed by was accepted. Oh, and now I remember the one dwarf guild that James already had. That was the liaison who went crazy. I think, at least. Just a whole lot of enemies who were all slayed. Yeah, this not much interesting information in here. Just a whole lot of enemies. Forgotten beast. I guess, and then a whole lot of demons and goblins. Right. Let's look at the Riddled Oars. That's the history of this group. Nagidaldi, Gerard W, Exoterius First, Greg Butler, Omri Castle and Malcroft were there to the first 7 to start Degelgongith. Malcroft was the first militia commander, Nagidal was the expedition leader. Great Badon was joined and soon became part of the military. And Jacamatak, Vincent, Diavel, Fury, Omega, Burgerface, Steve followed. Binwin, Biofinget. Great Badon became the militia commander. Greg Butler created a masterful obsidian table already in the first year. Omega created the masterful Capro earring. And I think we'll see a lot of those from Omega and Greg Butler in this list. In the spring 252, Malacroft died. Diavel became the militia commander and held that position until the very end. A lot of dwarves joining. Greg Butler continued creating a masterful things. There's interesting. There's always the well, actually, these dwarves who got the legendary names in the end, they are showing here already, like their Jarkko Razor Cloud, the competitive cyclone of snakes. Malacroft II starting to put out masterful crafts as well. With the nickname The Problematic Responsibility. That's awesome. Jarkko created a masterful palm cage. And then Leorta started creating a carpentry cages and beds. In midsummer 252, John Zoidberg 1417 arrived and was a long-time doctor for the fortress. Paul Source Jr. broker throughout the fortress until the very end, when he foolishly went into wandering into the area of the demons and got slayed quickly. More masterful crafts from Omega and Mordvorfs joining, including Jeff Major, Wells Pixie, Brian Ryax. There was the first ambush or siege in the year 252. A lot of goblins became the enemy of our group. Leorta's creating masterful buckets. Biogaphies did a masterfully decorated cage with shell. And HFDs has also. In the year 252, first he created the first masterful meal. Paul Source Jr. creating masterful metal crafts. Burger Face creating masterful palm crossbows. And we got a lot of immigrants in the early years. Omega creating nothing but masterful crafts. Leortas became the mayor, first mayor. In 253 the military grew quite a bit, including Grimit becoming the captain of the guard. The Square monsters attacked the Riddled Oars at Galisquid. Goblin Atu Provel squads led the attack. A lot of goblins in that one. Nagidal was the manager until the early winter of 253 when Captain Duck replaced him. And we also got a new bookkeeper. At that point Nagidal started focusing more on the noble tasks. There's actually not that much very interesting information in this view either, so I think I will go and look at the historical figures and see who of our dwarves made it to that list. Let's go at the very end of the list. There we have it. Abandoned. Yeah, there's not much in there. Let's look at the sites. What does it say about Degelgongith here? It shows all the profession changes here as well. That's pretty cool. And also all the masterfully created things. Yeah, that's a different kind of view in that. Let's look at the historical figures. So we have some of the dwarves we killed, some of the forgotten beasts we killed. Thun is there, and that's a Momo character. These were ancient beasts, born long time ago. We didn't see any titans. I was a bit disappointed about that. We didn't see any of those. Okay, there are some dwarves here and goblins. Looking if we start to see some familiar names or deaths during the duration of the fortress. I think I will go to the bottom of the list and start to work up from there, because there's a whole lot of this here. Oh, does it start from the beginning? Does. Okay. We have the trolls. We have the demons. This demon killed Kix. But then Mahjong killed it. This winged monster killed John, but was struck down by a dwarf named Amunkir. What? Oh, this one of these brute of suits was it's oh, that's quite interesting. That's these when the demons went into the caverns, they actually killed one of the forgotten beasts down there before getting into the fortress. That's pretty interesting. Okay, here's the demon that killed Paul Soros Jr., but that death was avenged by Revacane, the demon slayer. He's the demon that killed Vincent and also killed by Revacane. Oh, here's the demon that killed Potato Man, but was never killed. Killed by Gabriel and killed one dwarf before that. Okay, do we have any of our dwarves on the list? Here are all the goblins and such that we killed. Is there any... no goblins or anything with legendary names? There's one. Oh, that's dwarf. I'm thinking if these if the custom names carry into this view. I certainly hope so. Interesting. Female human. These are dwarves that were born in our fortress. Oh, there's a name. Squeeze second. Right. Okay, let's keep our eyes open. These are the dwarves that were born in the fortress. I'm looking mainly for the named dwarves. Now we're starting to see more and more of them. Here are the humans. Humans who attacked our fortress. The year 257, slayed. Slayed by our dwarves. Now we're starting to see some named ones. Tri-Ace Fan. Kyle the Addict Administrator. Amkir. Right. They fled when the fortress was abandoned. Route B4G. Thunderboy. Blender. Elderman had a lot of children. Lonito, the chief medical dwarf. Gabriel. Bit of the repeated information with the kills as in the previous video. But all those dwarves had the legendary names. Dead Beam, Diamond Fair, the Misery of Fight. That's a good name for a soldier, I think. Slythe, Skull Castle, the first of sorcery, maybe. Zemalf, Gate Floor, the Salty Battle. Gabriel, Manor Deserts, the Imprisoned Watch. Fallout 3131. Also killed some goblins along the way. Ice Hair Stuff, Root Goblin against an obstacle causing immediate death. Fravatar second. Daughter of Gedaved. Oh, again, I'm running into the problem that there are so many dwarves that I can't look through all of them. Let's take a look at. There was some dwarves that created a lot of. Actually, let's look at Ragnar, who was pretty much responsible for creating all the armors. Yeah, a lot of masterful armor. That's a lot. A lot, including adamantine breastplates and adamantine greaves. Yep, that's a lot of legendary items or masterful items. John, what did John do before John died? He was a Marks dwarf. 4 notable kills. Oh, John killed one of the demons, Flare Ghost, before he went down. Yep, that's the way to go. Transduce. Yeah, Transduce was shot by the master bowman from the goblins. Okay, but here's one of the baby factories, Keenan. Well, that's pretty much all Keenan did, but is that's 9 children? Yeah, I think it is. 9 children. Who else we have here? Isaac, creating masterful crafts. Mason. And 1 kill too before Isaac was wounded and retired into creating crafts. Fravatar died. Yeah, pretty soon after arriving. Deterred second as well. Yeah, those were dangerous times. Well, Spixie did a lot of Marks dwarfing. Leartus was the mayor for a long time, also creating a lot of masterful carpentry. Only 2 children, Warwolf and Warwolf III. Warwolf was killed by a goblin bowman. Jackham attack, creating some masterful clothing while when not killing goblins. Thrulerir was creating all the masterful weapons, starting with trap components and then moving on into creating silver maces and steel weapons, and then also adamantine weapons in the end. Very important dwarf. Exoterius and Thirsty responsible for the food production. Exoterius being the farmer and at the very early stage a brewer. Thirsty was the master chef until the very end. So probably a lot of masterful meals. Yes, there is. A whole lot of masterful meals over the years. A whole lot, especially at the very end when I put lavish meals on repeat. Oh, was Trulery's lover. I didn't know that. But Exoterius. Exoterius was a loner. No love interests or anything. About Nakidal, our leader throughout the journey. Oh, they had a romantic relationship with Leertas. Not a surprise, because both were nobles for a long time. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for these ones. Is there anything else we could look at? We could look at let's go to the year 260. Now where is the... Can't quite tell from this map where I am on it. Is this the area near the... Is it here? Right here I can maybe find it. If I can remember where it was. Embark area. Can I zoom this out? Yes, I can. Now where was the volcano? It was somewhere in here, wasn't it? And this 5x5 area looks so much like it, but it's definitely not. Ah, here it is. Of course. Right there in the square monsters. Right there in the middle is Degelgongith. The ultimate wonder. So let's go. Here we can see the volcano. Let's see how the civilizations were founded here. Year 10, year 20, 30, 40, 50. So yeah, this territory was area of the square monsters. Then 210. There's another weak smith coming from the east. Year 200. Year 250. 160. Yeah, there's not much change in that. Well, that was interesting. I think that is it. That is it for the legends, and probably the last video and last bonus video for this let's play. I wanted to take a little look at the legends, how our civilization looked in there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the whole let's play as much as I did, and I hope to see you in my other videos, and especially in my next Dwarf Fortress let's play when I get around to start that. So but yeah, until then, take care and bye bye.